Hey guys, I'm Amy and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy! There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. Hey guys, welcome to Bella's Bargain. That was Friday. Normally he's not on camera. You have landed on what's normally themed Thursday, but today it's the Napkin Challenge. And so, my gosh, I think this is like, what, four videos in a row you guys have gotten this week? But I'm leaving tomorrow on a road trip. Okay. I really need my coffee. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. We are leaving for 10 days. I know, but it's okay. So I have somebody coming in I'm going to have somebody come check on the cats and you and Kiwi. Good morning, Kiwi. All right, that's kitchen window cow. So listen, we are leaving on a road trip. Effingham, just hold on a minute. And so you're probably going to go a few days without some videos, but I'm hoping to do some videos on the road. That's kind of the goal. All right, so today is all about the Napkin Challenge. By the way, if you're new to the channel, stick around. Just stick around, because it's fun. And we laugh, like, a lot. Oh, and we do sing every video. Linda Francis, we sing every video. How many of you were singing that one? They call the Rising Sun. Okay, that song actually came to me this morning because for this Napkin Challenge, I'm so busy. I went to bed at like 11:30 and got up at like 4:30 to finish these crafts because I didn't start until yesterday because that's how it goes because I've been gone and busy. All right, let me find my photo and talk about this. So this is the Napkin Exchange Challenge. I think this is my 3rd time doing it. It is my 3rd time. So Sarah from Sunflowers and DIYing, I love her. If you guys haven't gone to her channel, she's such a sweet young mom who does amazing crafts, very talented. And her co-host is at home with Gigi. Gigi's also a very talented crafter. I will only say that when I actually think it, just so you know. Okay, so, because I'm sorry, not all of us who have YouTube channels are creative. I have really off days. Today was one of them. But sometimes you find a channel and be like, okay, they have a good eye. And I really appreciate those that have a good artistic eye. All right, so anyway, and Sarah is my ring light. It looks like I've got an orb. Wait, who's here? Sarah is just super sweet young mom, and I came across her challenge accidentally while watching YouTube one night. And so, anyway, I messaged her. And Gigi is her co-host this month. Someday, I hope I'm going to be a co-host of something. Will they ever ask me? I just want to be the Ed McMahon of somebody's YouTube channel. And I'm pleased to be your Ed McMahon. All right, let's move on. Effingham, I think, yeah. I know. Thank you very much, Effingham. I just wanted you to tell my besties out there what this channel is about, because it's Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree, which means all my crafts 100% come from Dollar Tree. Oh, but I went to a Hobby Lobby yesterday. Story. All right, but Dollar Tree, I go there because everything at the Dollar Tree is a $1.25. That's right, Effingham. All right, really quickly, before I show you my crafts. By the way, besties, I did get my hair extensions in, but it's just in a braid right now because I'm going to work and I'm just rushed. So I was like, well, I don't have time to do my hair today, not this morning, because I was up doing crafts. But yesterday when I went to get my extensions in, which I'm super excited to actually debut them for you, probably when I get back from my trip. When I went to do that, the girl was running late. So she's like, I'm so sorry, I'm running late. Got about half an hour. There's a Hobby Lobby. And I was like, Hobby Lobby, I don't go. I'm a Dollar Tree girl. But I went because I had to kill time. And actually I went thinking, that's okay. I'm going to take pictures of stuff that I'm going to dupe, right? Well, then I got to their 90% off aisle. I was like, okay, that's hard. It's hard. I had to have an affair on Dollar Tree. Actually, I didn't really buy very much. What I did buy was I found this cute little crate that says storage, which I want for my bedroom because I'm redoing my bedroom. That was normally, was it $30? Ridiculous amount. But 90% off was $3. I was like, good amount. And then they had these Star Wars mugs that were a good size mug, not super small mugs, big mugs that were, what were they? They were like, I got 7 of them for $9.81. Do the math. I was like, yeah. So I bought one for us here. And then my grandson, who just got his own apartment, I don't know if I told you guys that. So I bought one of each style for him. There was actually only one of the one style, so he got one of each for his new apartment. And then I got one for every grandkid because I'm bringing them Disney memorabilia from our trip a year ago when I go out there right now. And I thought it'd be really fun to stuff the coffee mugs with candy. So we'll stop at the Dollar Tree and load them up with candy. Anyway, so I did cheat. I went to a Hobby Lobby, but I'm not showing it on my channel. I'm not crafting with it. I bought gifts. Okay, so, and then I did find an R, 74 cents R that was the galvanized, ribbed, the wavy galvanized. What do you call that? I don't know. All right, let's go. So I had an epic fail on this craft. Actually, I can't believe I forgot to go get my epic fail. I'll get it. I didn't bring the napkins either. Amy. All right, so okay, Kiwi, let's start right. I walked by. All right, so I'm gonna have to put that away before we leave because my friend who's gonna come over and look at the cats and be like, think Effingham is, yeah, and we don't know. I wouldn't move. I would not move for anybody else but me and your dad. They might could be an exorcism if you did that kind of stuff to other people. All right, so right now I'm gonna insert my video of opening up the napkins that were sent to me by Abril, which I have failed to say yet so far. I've also failed to say that down below in my description box will be the playlist link and the channel links for both Sarah, Gigi, and Abril who sent me my napkins. Anyway, she's a very sweet person as well. So hold on, watch me open up my napkins. I'm gonna look different, by the way. Okay, so I have my napkins and I'm gonna open them up for you guys. I got my napkins from Abril Martinez and her channel is Abril Martinez Crafter in the Rough, which I think is cute. And she did the napkin challenge last month and this month she sent me the napkins, so that's exciting. Anyway, last month she did a really cool chest, like this little, she bought this box. I'm telling you this while I open my bag. She bought this box at like Hobby Lobby on clearance after Christmas. And it was like, anyway, she transformed it. So it was so cute because she made it like this little trunk using leather and the faux leather and all that. Anyway, really great. So go back and watch that. All right, but because this video, it has the napkin channel. I mean, the napkin playlist link down below. So I'm supposed to be surprised when I open this. So I'm gonna open it now and see what I got. First of all, there's a lime green, iridescent pencil bag, which like, that's my favorite color. So good job there. Let's see. Oh, that's so funny. I nearly bought these yesterday, and I was like, no, Amy, stop. So I buy these. I have something on my tooth. I hope it wasn't there like the whole video. You know, you can feel that. Huh. Okay, anyway. No editing. I just don't do it here. So I keep them by the bedside because if you get clogged up at night, and Marcus does because of allergies, you like this in your nose and it works. It totally, oh, this is the wrong thing. This is the lip balm. Never mind. Don't do that. Do not. The other ones that aren't the lip balm, the Himalayan salt things, I can't remember exactly what their nasal things. Anyway, those are amazing. Okay, so thank you. Nope, don't have those. Have never even tried those. I'm going to have to try them. Oh, and stickers, because we know Amy loves her stickers. Thank you so much. So sweet. I dubbed the, I just want to be like, why, Dorothy, there's no, what does she say? Oh, all you must do is click your heels together 3 times and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Okay, that was off. This is so cute. I've not seen these. You know, I just want to craft with this little star. Oh, it makes me think mermaid too, because I guess because the little pearls right there. Okay, too cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't send enough goodies in my package, I don't think. Oops. Socks with kitty cats. Cats like Boji on my socks. It's a fat cat too. This is what he does. He like lays around on his belly. Oh, this one's exercising. Mine doesn't do that. Oh, colorful prayers. Okay. I've bought these and given them away, but I've often said these would be so cool to Mod Podge something with. Can you see it? You could make like because both sides are really cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then you can Mod Podge something and then this be your saying in the center of it. Thank you. But you can also color them. So yeah, whichever way you want to do it. I love these. So these are colorful players and includes 20 unique scriptured cards to color. Also, a really fun thing to put in a care package. Like if somebody's stuck in a hospital bed, take them some colored pencils and a box of these. That's kind of cool, right? And then they can have inspirational, you know, scriptures while they're coloring. See, it shows being colored there. Okay, I love these. Thank you so much. And of course, I love the lime green. I think I'm gonna put this in my craft, on my craft cart, my humongous craft cart that we made, to put some, maybe like, I don't know, pencils in. Okay. All right, so I think this is like the stuff with the napkins. We have it all tied up. How pretty. Abrilla, you did a beautiful job. So it says, Amy. That's so cute. It looks like me with my fake eyelashes. Okay, Amy. Hello, Amy. Such a pleasure to swap with you. I hope you can create more wonderful projects with the napkins I picked for you. I apologize for my goofball mix-up, which caused more delay. That's okay. Anyway, doesn't matter, in getting these to you. I included some extra goodies and those music stickers because they reminded me of your beautiful singing. Aw, crafty hugs, Abril. And that's these, because this is the musical note one. Oh, that was so sweet. Maybe I'll use that in my craft. Who knows? Anyway, oh, thank you so much, Abril. I really, 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 really appreciate that. That was very nice. Because, you know, I'm weird and I open every video with a song. Okay, so just beyond blessed and grateful, because these are the faux leather words. There's 4 pieces in here. So I think it's too blessed and too grateful. I'm obsessed with these right now. Oh my gosh. Look at this beautiful napkin. Oh, love, 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 love. Look at how well it goes with that. Love, 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 love. And then here is, I've got an organza bag with some, where do you find these napkins? Of course, I only shop at the Dollar Tree. Look at the green truck. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at that one. Ah. And, oh, wow. These are beautiful. This is obviously the cocktail napkin to this dinner napkin. Love that. Oh my gosh. Those are super beautiful, bro. Wow. Good job. Okay, so I'm assuming these are the 3 that I have to use, maybe? We're going to find out. This says Must use. There's a tag on it, and the tag matches the tissue paper. How cute. Very cute. Oh, well, I'm already ecstatic. Yes. Okay. I love this. Love, 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 love this napkin. Okay, so I have that one. So this is, I got fall. I got falled out. All right, so I'm in love with this. I'm not as in love with, but I'm going to make it amazing. Don't worry, I'm going to try real hard. I know everybody loves checks and buffalo checks, but I'm in love with the colors in this. So I already have an idea what I'm going to do with this one. And then look at the pumpkin with the sunflowers. This is, yeah, this is screen. But what I'm curious about, because you guys, you know, I'll cheat a little bit. Because if the, oh, look at all just the plain wood that this napkin has on it. Okay. Alrighty. So, Brill, I know I've got to use those. That's good. Thank you very much. I'm happy with your choices. I'm so in love with this one. That one just screams me. And then let's see. Then there's this little bag. Wow, you went above and beyond. I cannot thank you enough. That was so sweet of you. So she included some crafting stuff. So I'm always torn. Like, should I use it? Should I? This, I totally know what I could do with this already with the stuff that she gave me that I have to use. I know what I could do with this based on what I have to use. I love these tags, and I've hauled them and I haven't used them yet. Maybe it's time. Maybe the time is now. Okay. And then, of course, galvanized. I love galvanized stuff. It's so retro feeling to me, so vintage feeling gold is. So I really like that. Oh, Abril, you did amazing. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I got to tell you though, I'm dying to craft with this one. So there you go. All right. Now I got to get to crafting and figure out what I'm going to do with these. So again, these are the napkins that I must use. These 3 little buttes. These two go together so well. Okay. Actually, these two go together. They all go together fairly well. Look at this one because like the sunflowers. Anyway. All right. I'm going to get busy. I'm going to figure something out. So I'll be right back. Well, not right back because I'm filming this and then I'm actually not going to film crafts for probably another 2 days, but that's okay. I squeeze in making the videos when I can, usually in the middle of the night or very early in the morning. So this one, I'm opened this before I went off to work. So I'll think about it and I'll start crafting probably tomorrow with them. All right. Thanks, Abril, so much. Now let's get crafting. Okay. So there's my napkins. And the person that sent them to me, Abril Martinez, and her channel is Crafter in the Rough. So I will link that down below. Anyway, she's fairly new. Her channel is fairly new. So let's go show her some love. All right. So let's now talk about what I did. So first, I did love this napkin, which is obviously I've used some of the napkin. I loved this napkin. And then I loved this napkin too. This one was one of the ones that I had to use. And also the pumpkin one was one that I had to use. I had an epic fail with the pumpkin one. All right. So these 3 napkins I used on my first craft. So I'm going to show you the best one that I did. I'm going to show you exactly in the order that all these happened. All right. So here's my first one. I took the different napkins and put them on opposing planks here. So I'm not super happy with my crafts today. I'm going to be honest. And it happens. And when it does happen, I tell you guys like, yeah, just like for some reason, maybe I'm too busy. I don't know. So I'm going to show you when you watch how I make this, I'm going to show you an epic fail photo. Because for some reason, when I first did these, I put oranges in the blossoms. I was like, I took a picture and I'm looking at it from far away. I was like, why did I do that? So I take them out and I put these in. So in the video, I'm putting in orange fall colored, well, these are fall, but orangey colors. Anyway. All right. So, but I do still kind of like how this came out. Now I try to use stuff that people send me when I do a challenge. So she had sent me the words. So I added that grateful and I didn't want it just to be a sign. So I glued a crate on the back, used my coconut and pool noodle to put that stuff in there. But here's what I want to say. See that in the back, it shows through. I tried to color it. If you're going to do this, color the front of your crate before you do it so that it doesn't show bright bare wood showing through in the slats. Anyway, I do love it. it's just not one of my favorites. So I don't know. What do you guys think? So also I want to talk about that. I used on the back, I used my pastels, which are like chalk with ink in them. I mean, wax or oil pastels, first with an orange, and then went over it with the brown just to make sure that, and then I ended up putting the crepe back there. But that's a technique that's really good because look at that beautiful coloring I get when I do that. Anyway, and then I did the shoe polish brown on the front too because I wanted to make sure that I was getting more of a vintage brown look rather than a, I don't know. That's what I was after. All right. So I did take it all apart so I could Mod Podge and then put it all together. One thing you'll see in the video, I mark the pieces. Good idea. And then I still put one on upside down. I was like, I had to take it off, put it back. But mark them like your top and your bottom and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your pieces. It's very helpful because you think it's going to be super obvious. Well, it's not. So I labeled all of mine. Okay, and then I just put this is just raffia on the top and a little ribbon and some jute twine, but this right here, I did use this napkin. I used it right there. So Abril, I did use it. But I had this really cool idea to use the pumpkin for. Anyway, this one I used 2 of the napkins that I absolutely had to use in there. And I like how this came out. It's just not, anyway, it's just not one of my all-time favorites. So what do you guys think? Maybe it's better than I think. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So then I wanted to use this pumpkin cutout. So I had this fabulous idea. Well, I thought it was fabulous. It didn't turn out. In the end, this morning I'm going, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? I wanted to do like a puzzle blocks. So take 4 blocks and write fall. So first of all, I used the cocktail size napkins of, where are they? I got napkins everywhere down here. So she sent me the cocktail size. Maybe I used them all doing this epic fail. I might have. She sent me the cocktail size of this same napkin right here. And so, hold on. As soon as I pull it up and can show you this one, all right. Well, it only had 1 graphic on it and the rest was sort of this woven pattern. So I ripped them all apart so I could get that and Mod Podge these dice. So dumb. I should have used wood squares, wood blocks. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so I did fall, which doesn't even look good. And then I tried to cut the pumpkin out and I tried to do like a puzzle Mod Podge on it. Yeah, it doesn't work. You know why it doesn't work? Because we have curved sides. So it like curves in. If I had used the blocks, this would have been like perfect, but I didn't. So epic fail. I'm only showing you because you guys should know there are failures. And it was like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, yeah, I'm done. But I wasn't. Anyway, so I was like, well, I've got 1 craft done. So then I went into, I really wanted to use, she had sent me, part of her little package that she sent me was the prayer cards, the colorful prayers. So I love these. They're just black and white and they have Bible verses and then the black is just a pattern. So it's like for coloring, but you don't have to color it because instead I had to use this napkin. I did have some really cool ideas, but they were going to take too much time. So I was like, all right, I have to use this napkin. And she sent me the tags. So I was like, well, let's do it. I made another epic fail though. So I do kind of like this. Orange isn't necessarily my favorite color, but I ended up pulling it out. I should have done everything on this side. So the back side would have been the black, but I didn't. It doesn't matter. Just learn from me. So I want to talk about a few things. So I used prayer cards, obviously, down here. First, I Mod Podged the top half with that napkin. And actually, because I went over the black side, it came out a little bit darker, so I think I kind of like it. She sent me this gingham, I don't know what you call it, little bag. Well, I used that to make my bow. So I used like lots of elements that she sent me. And then these are those berry picks, right? But I decided to go all the way through them so I could make them part of my hanger like beads, which I think came out really well. And then I used the second, because there was ribbon in the bag. What were those called? Anyway, and so there's 2 of them. So one tied the bow together, and then one I just popped down on the bottom. So this isn't necessarily my color scheme, but it's okay, and somebody will probably like it, hopefully. Anyway, so there's that. And I do love this verse though. The Lord is my strength and song. Okay, because what do I do all the time? Sing a song. Anyway, I should really like this. I should have mugs made that say this. The Lord is my strength and song. Anyway, so there was that one. Now I had 2 crafts done. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, all right, well, and I still got to put my video together. But I was like, okay, I really want to do one more. So the napkin, my favorite napkin, I think that she sent me was this one. As soon as I find it, yeah, I literally have a pile of napkins here, you guys. And Abril, you did a great job. I loved everything. So were these napkins. I think these are so adorable. I've never seen them before. So I wanted to use that one. And so I was trying to think of something a little bit different. I don't know. So I grabbed a crate and to make a stand. So funny story, I just hauled the little wood apple package, and I was like, these would make great stand things, or I wanted to drill them through and make them beads. Okay, so I decided not to cut through my truck, so we went on this without, I didn't cut through. I Mod Podged it. I left it 2-ply, by the way. Actually, I think all of these I left 2-ply, except for maybe this one. I wanted to leave it 2-ply so that it would stay in between the lines. It wouldn't rip through. Does that make sense? So just to make a little riser where I thought I could put like a candle, I don't show on there that I added this little metal leaf and sunflower that I had in my stash. But I take the wood ones that I just hauled and take the stems out of them because I'm going to do this. And I'm like, wait, Amy, you have all these green ones from an apple challenge thing that I did last year that were in like a basket. And I took it all apart. I was like, I'm just going to reuse those. But how perfect is that green? Yeah, like that was just a mistake, but it worked. So I really like that. So just to make a little riser out of it, something different, not, a hanging crate. Although I could have taken 4 of them and made a crate, but all right. So there you go. That's what I did. Abril, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had fun doing this challenge. I don't even remember. Oh, I sent my napkins to Sarah. Pah. Well, there you go. So we'll see what Sarah makes. So make sure you go check out the playlist, you guys. This is a fun one. I'm not doing it next month. I'm trying to take a month off of doing too many because I've got to get, I don't know, what do I have to do? I'm going to hit busy time at work because it's not busy now. It is. They told me there was a slow period. There's not. Anyway, so I will be back. Hopefully I'll get a haul filmed before I leave. So you will get one on Saturday. And then sometime during the week next week, I hope to get you at least a video. There's Friday again. Twice in one video. Oh. Friday, guess what he brought in this morning? And this one he killed a mourning dove. Oh, it was sad. And Marcus goes, you killed somebody's wife, because mourning doves like mate for life. And so I was trying to tell him he was bad. And he's like in a doorway and he's like kind of going behind the doorway, peeking out his eye. And I was like, I feel awful because I know he's just doing what's normal for him. So I feel awful, but I want to don't bring stuff in. I don't know. And we missed it this morning. So he must know we're leaving. It's bringing a surprise. Don't forget to come home. All right, watch the rest of the video how I make these things, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you're new, you consider subscribing. It is more than just crafting and hauls on this channel. We just have a good time. So say goodbye, besties. All right, we'll come back and sign off. So I know I have to use these 3 napkins. Absolutely love this one. And this one's super bright. But I'm going to do something with it. And then this one, I'm going to do something different. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. But then she also sent me this napkin. Didn't have to use it, but I'm going to use it because I absolutely love it. So the first one that I'm going to do is make a really country looking pumpkin by Mod Podging each one of the slats different. And I'm thinking that I can go in and microwave my wood pumpkin here and get the pieces all apart, because it would be a lot easier, like way easier if I could Mod Podge these all separately. All right, so I'm gonna go try that. I'm gonna break it apart. I did put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. It didn't really help it in the end. I'm just sort of prying this right here. Which is fine, but I would say the most important thing is to make sure that you mark your pieces, so top and bottom on your cross pieces, and then I just did a little line for the spacing, so when I put them back together, and then I numbered them, the planks, 1 2 3 4 5. I still put one on upside down at first. Okay, so then I thought I was going to make this a sign, so I used my oil pastels on the back side of it because I knew that could potentially show, and the front I didn't put the orange because I knew I was going to Mod Podge, but I wanted to darken the wood a little bit so that when I Mod Podged it would be more aged looking. Shoe polish, I mean, I love this shoe polish stuff, oh my gosh. So I did a little heavier on the stem on the back side there, and then after I do that I let it dry for just a little bit. This stuff dries really quickly though, and I started my Mod Podge. So you'll notice I really wanted to hit that graphic of that floral print, so put that in there, cut it away, put some more Mod Podge on top, set it aside to dry, and we repeat that process. So but we're changing the pattern, so every other one is a different pattern. And I do spray them. I did stick with 2-ply on these. I didn't take it down. I wanted it heavier and thicker and stronger, and I like the wrinkles, totally wanted that. This is where I used that napkin, and I used the wood part for the stem. So it worked, I used it. So and then when I put that stem part on, I was trying to give it a little tear part on the bottom of it, and then I realized, oh, I need to put my other napkin on. So I lifted it up a little bit, put the other napkin on it, and then put that napkin back down. And it doesn't really matter because it gets covered up with raffia and a bow anyway, but I was trying to give it a little more natural look of a pumpkin stem by not being like a straight line. Okay, so we continue with our Mod Podging, and after I get it all done, I just let it dry. I did go start another project while I was trying, but so I do also, do you guys notice that? I squirt my Mod Podge I squirt them with water all the time. It helps soak in the Mod Podge really quickly. And I like the wrinkles. I know some people work really hard not to have them. I like them, so I go with it. Alright, so now they're going to dry. Then I'm going to come back and we're just going to sand. I used my nail file to sand. I probably could have burned. I didn't. Then I start putting it back together. Notice the one is upside down. I didn't. By the way, when I was gluing these back, so I did do one piece at a time so I could make sure that I got my distancing correct, spacing rather, right? That's one. It's upside down. Well, I noticed that the hole was on the bottom and it wasn't lining up. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I was like, crud. So now I got to pick off some hot glue. Boom. Then I get it on there right. So anyway, it's, again, the marking really helped if I had paid attention. So I was like, I really actually loved how this came out. If I had just made it a sign, maybe I would have liked it better because I did really like the Mod Podge on it. Alright, so glue the crate down. I already told you, make sure you furniture mark the front of your crate so the white doesn't show through. Epic fail. I'm putting in like traditional orange fall colors and it's so not that. It was just so wrong. So obviously I had to fix that. I really need to get good wire cutters, you guys. I'm building muscle, twisting back and forth, getting my things off. Thought about putting those sunflowers in. No, wasn't going to work. Alright, so raffia. And I just grabbed a bunch, split it in half, cut it, because I was just looking for a really like wispy, airy thing. And then just one little shoestring bow type. I did not glue it down. I want the ability to change it if I want. I do that a lot with my embellishments of a
a bow or something is I try not to glue them down if I can. Then I pulled out the word grateful. I love this. I used my little super fine tip glue applicator thing that I got in the school section at Dollar Tree. And that glue dries clear. Here's where I try and color in. Alright, there's my fail. Oh, but look, it looks so much better when I put those color florals in it, doesn't it? Yeah, way better. So, I had a lot of fails this week. Alright, let's go on to the next one, which is the tags.
So she sent me this box of colorful prayer cards, which I love, and these tags that are joined together. And so on the back side of these, it's just a pattern. So I'm going to use the pattern on the one, and then I'm going to use the Bible verse on the other, and I'm going to top them with this napkin, and I'm gonna use the bag that she sent me as well to make my ribbon, my bow sort of thing on the top. So orange is not my colors, so I'm really going outside the box here to do this. So wish me lots of luck.
I probably repeat myself so many times when I'm doing this because I rarely go back and watch right before I do voiceovers what I say to you in my getting ready to do the craft. Anyway, all right. So this one I do go to the one ply on the napkins, and I just put it kind of far down. I should have done this on the other side. I already said that to you guys. Instead of doing it on this side. Initially, I was thinking that the black and white of the prayer cards was going to look really cool with the black showing, but then of course I completely cover it up. So it makes me want to do another craft like this with the prayer cards and keep it, use the black side and not put so much of something else on there. Alright, so back side of one prayer card, because then there's no words that I'm gonna cover up when I put the other one over it. And then this one I'm gonna use the Bible verse to show. So I love this. Then I'm gonna put my thing back through and put my string back through. Pretty easy. So I don't know if I'm supposed to glue these or not, you guys. I don't think I've ever made tags before. I did glue them together so there wasn't movement. Now here I'm going to take the ribbon out of that bag and then cut off the very end of it and then just scrunch it together to make a bow, tie it with one piece of the ribbon. Do you guys notice my purple polka dot belly sticking through there? If you guys ever see that, it means I'm crafting in my pajamas. One day I'm going to do naked crafting. You guys won't know. So, all right, now I'm taking my berry picks and I'm twirling them, tying them. Again, I was like gonna make this whole bow without glue. I end up gluing the bow down, but the bow itself, I really like to do that because I'm just tying it all on there. You can change it if you want. All right, so now I've got my 3 berries on there, and I'm like, I want to make these beads. I want them on my hanger. So I did. I get the little screwdriver and I poke it through, poke the string through, and I think I got 4 on there because I have 3 in the bow, so 4 on the string would be 7 odd numbers. And then I tried to do this thing, which I'm going to do it on a garland, I think, where I was going to put a knot in between each of the berries, beads, whatever. It looked kind of cool. It just didn't work for this particular project, but I can totally see making a garland that way. So I might try that this next week. Anyway, I just piled them up and then did a loop so it would hang and then glued down my bow. I did put jute twine in it because I wanted to pull in the element of the hanger, which was jute twine. I also could have used the orange for the hanger, but I really wanted to pull some of that brown out, so I was glad I did that. Then I took the second half of that ribbon and I was like, oh, I'm going to put it on the bottom. It looks really good. So I just cut it in half and did just that. And I had to measure and do the one with the words first so that I didn't cut into the Bible verse because I wanted to do them the same. All right, that's this one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Come on, seriously, tell me. Oh, yeah, I glued the bow on. The more I look at it, the more I like it, but I don't know. All right, let's go on to my little truck riser, which is so simple, but I love this napkin.
I love this truck one so much. So I'm going to try really hard to use this little palette and the apples and make a little riser, like for a candle or, I don't know, something. Anyway, I just think it'd be really cute. So, but what I'm going to do is cut as close as I can to the next truck. And then basically do the same thing over here. Because I'm going to just rip my sides really carefully. So I have like a jagged edge and then Mod Podge it in the center. I should probably put my legs on first maybe, huh? I really probably should. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to rip all the way around it like that so that I have just this ripped edge, which is going to look sort of, I don't know, vintage, old. I'm not even sure. Then I don't have to have a perfectly straight line because I'm trying to use as much of the image of the truck as I can on this palette. So that's, oh my gosh, and look what I did. Amy, you're such a goof. I'm gonna do it anyway. Dang it. I was doing so good until then. That's all right. I'll rip more up here, I guess. It'll make it an even square anyway. So it's probably best it worked out that way. This isn't as easy as it looks, tearing a napkin. Well, I didn't take off the back ply yet either, so that's part of it. But, okay, so I'm doing this. But I'm going to, actually now, I'm going to put the legs on this. So these little apples that I'm going to use, they have a stem on them. So I'm hoping that I can just break that stem off with my pliers. And then I'll use some wood glue and hot glue to put them on. I think we should start crafting. Yeah? Let's go.
Pretty simple. All right, so this is where I deconstruct my apples and then realize that I want to use my green apples. So like, oh, put those away. I can put stems back in them. They're just skewers that get shoved in there. All right, so, but the green on these little green apples was so perfect. So glue those on with some glue and some wood glue and hot glue. And that was pretty simple. And then I turn it over. I've already ripped out my truck, which you saw me doing that. And I like this look because it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And I was trying to decide which way to go. Obviously, I picked the vertical way. So just centered it. I'm not going to rip through. Remember that, you guys. I'm trying to make sure that I have on the top one and on the bottom one, I have some napkins so that it'll stay on there because I don't want to rip this through. Kind of like the shadow of it coming through. I did add that little metal leaf in the sunflower. I actually think this came out really cute. Like, have never made anything like this. I've seen lots of people do it, but super simple, really cute. I love that green truck. All right, which one was your favorite? You guys have to let me know.
So what'd you guys think? Tell me which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching these. And as always, have a great day, great week, a great life. And from your singing crafty crafter and the house of the rising sun, or the rising Effingham. Kiwi, say goodbye. Goodbye. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here for Holla for your dollar haul on Saturday. Thanks, guys.